got my hands on the brand new iPhone 14 Pro Max, and today I thought I would do a review on it, show you guys all the new features it offers, and compare it to some previous iPhones, which will be the iPhone 11 and the iPhone 10. Let's get into it. First and foremost, let's move those old phones to the side, okay? And let's focus on unboxing this baby right here. Ta-da! I already unboxed it because I've had this for 2 days. But here's a video of me actually like removing the sticker and stuff. I got the 256 gigabyte iPhone 14 Pro Max because I'm a content creator. I use a lot of storage. And to be quite honest, you guys, I have no idea how I was able to get this phone so quickly. I literally was able to buy this phone the day it was released on September 16, and I never even pre-ordered it. I just got lucky. I got my phone through my carrier, which is AT&T, and I had called every single AT&T store the day it came out. All the representatives told me, oh, you need to pre-order it. It's gonna be at least a month out until you get your phone. So I went in to the nearest AT&T thinking, okay, I'm just gonna pre-order this so it comes here in a month. And the representative hooked it up, okay? The representative told me, actually, we just got the inventory a few minutes ago, and we do have some new iPhones in our safe in the back. So let me go see what we have available. I was so freaking excited. So I was able to get my hands on the brand new iPhone 14 Pro Max the day it was released without pre-ordering it, okay? The only thing is I did want a white or gold phone, or even the silver. I feel like the lighter colors look better with a cover on, but it's fine. I ended up going with the space black. So as you guys know, the iPhone 14 comes in a variety of colors this year. We have the space black, we have the silver, we have gold, deep purple. The deep purple and the black were the only two available the day it was released. So I'm not bold enough to go with the deep purple. I ended up going with the space black, but it's actually grown on me in the past couple days. It's not the same black as the other iPhones. It's like a very like matte sort of unique color. So let me stop rambling and let me get to the unboxing, even though I already unboxed it, but I'm still gonna like unbox it even though the sticker is already taken up. Okay, should we do some like All right, here it goes. We got iPhone, Apple. Pretty simple. Okay, that wasn't cute. Okay, here we go. Ta-da! Look at that. The black is honestly so beautiful. I got a white case. I just ordered one off of Amazon really quick. I can't risk having my phone unprotected for this long in case I drop it because I am a very clumsy person. So I ended up just ordering a plain white one off of Amazon, which I'm gonna unbox as well. Here it is. But now that this color is starting to grow on me, I honestly feel like I should have just gotten a clear case. So I might resort to that one eventually. I am traveling a lot in the next few days, so I just want a case and a screen protector for the meantime to protect this baby. Here is a close-up of how it looks like. Okay, and then of course we have the USB cable, some information, and this little Apple logo thingy. Does anyone actually use this? Not I. I was still on the iPhone XS before upgrading to the iPhone 14, so I definitely did a bigger jump. And I am super excited about the upgrade because, especially for me as a content creator, I found that the quality of both the camera and the mic on the iPhone XS was getting worse and worse. And then by the time I was like, okay, I need a new phone, the new iPhone was announced to release in a few months. So I have been waiting waiting for this to come out. Now, before we get into comparing the iPhone 10 and iPhone 11, I actually stole my mom's iPhone 11 to show you guys a comparison. But first, I wanted to talk about the new features of the iPhone 14. So obviously the mic and the camera are the best they've ever been with this new iPhone. They're even better than the previous iPhone 13. They have a bigger lens. The screen actually has an always on display. That's a picture of me and the hubby in case anyone gave a crap. This is something that's definitely taking me some time to get used to. So usually in previous iPhones, you lock it. Hello. You lock it and it's, are you, okay, you lock it and it goes completely dark. With this one, it's actually still lit up. It just lights up more when you're using the phone. So it's taken me some time to get used to, just because I'm used to it being completely dark, and so I'm always thinking I have a new notification when I don't. One of the things I love about this phone is that even when you're out in the sun, it's not gonna automatically dim the brightness of the screen like it does with the other iPhones. So the screen can stay this bright even when you're outdoors, which is awesome, because like I always find myself, if I'm trying to edit outside or like use my phone or like look at a picture or something, I'm like this because I'm like trying to like see what's going on and it's like not working out too well. The iPhone 14 of course has increased performance. It has crash detection. So if you were to get into an accident, it will automatically be able to alert emergency authorities. And it's also gonna have emergency satellite connectivity. So a lot of great features with this phone. Now, one of the coolest changes in the iPhone 14 is the dynamic island bar up here. So let's say I wanna play some music. I exit out of that and it's gonna show up on the island bar right here. Same thing if I'm on the phone, my call is gonna show up here as well, which is super convenient. That way I'm not switching back and forth between the apps. And then if I wanna pause it or play it, I can just hold it up here and play around with it or end the call or whatever it is. Now let's compare the iPhone 14 with the iPhone XS Max. So first and foremost, obviously the iPhone 10 has only one camera, while the iPhone 14 and the previous models have 3 cameras. So the camera quality and the audio quality are a lot better. Here's a side-by-side comparison. I do have lighting set up, so I'm gonna turn that off and show you guys a comparison of both the front and the back cameras between the 3 iPhones. Let's turn that off. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little screen recording, and as you guys see, there's a major difference between the iPhone 14 and the iPhone XS. Obviously the iPhone 14 is a lot more lit and clearer, and just overall offers a much better quality than the iPhone XS. Now this is the front camera, so let's switch it to the back. And here is a comparison between the back cameras. I don't have any special settings on the iPhone 14, just pressed on the video feature. But obviously the iPhone 14 is gonna have a lot of other features like zooming in and zooming out. I am so excited about the zooming in and zooming out on the iPhone 14 because I was not able to do that on my iPhone XS. And the iPhone 14 actually offers from 0.5 to 3 times for zoom. Especially when I would be shooting videos in the car, it was like really hard to get 2 people in one video unless you zoom it out to 0.5. So this is gonna be a very, very helpful feature for me. Let's move on to the iPhone 11. Both are Max, and obviously the iPhone 14 is bigger. It does have the 3 cameras, but as you can see, the iPhone 14 does have a bigger lens, making it better camera quality. And of course it has more camera options and features. Now the iPhone 11 does have the 0.5 and 2 times zoom. The iPhone 14 has up to 3 times of zoom. And obviously the iPhone 14 is gonna have a clearer camera quality. Another thing about the iPhone 14 is they do have a better cinematic feature. Cinematic. They do have a better cinematic feature than the previous iPhone. And it also has action mode, which I'm super excited to use. So if you're like moving around, working out, or even just doing a vlog where you're walking around a lot, the action mode is gonna come in very handy. All right, so I'm gonna screen record again and let's do a quick comparison between the iPhone 11 and the iPhone 14. So here is how the front camera is looking. Again, I am blown away by the difference in the camera quality. The iPhone 14, you can see, is a lot clearer, brighter, and just overall wins, obviously. And let's switch it around. And if we turn it around, here is how the back camera is looking. Like I said, I got a cover and a screen protector from Amazon. I just picked this because it came with both the phone cover and screen protectors, and I wanted something quick. I will link this down below if you guys are interested. AT&T was trying to sell me on their phone covers, which were like $55 a piece, and then their screen protector was $40 a piece. And I was like, why would I do that when I can literally get 3 phone covers, plus they'll add some screen protectors in there for like 1/3 of the price. So Amazon is where it's at. Oh, this is so cute. Look at that. That's adorable. So here is the cover. I just got a plain white one. Ta-da! Let's see how it looks with the black iPhone. It actually looks good. I like it. Simple but cute. I'll probably end up getting more phone covers, but I'm very happy with this. And then it also comes with a camera lens cover as well, like a protector for the camera lens. I'm just worried this is gonna make my camera look a little blurry, but we're gonna try it out. But the most important thing I need to put on is the screen protector, because I've been so paranoid that I'm gonna drop my phone. It does come with 2 screen protectors, which is nice. Lovely. Okay, I think I'm just gonna like place it right on there. I honestly don't know if I did this right. There's a lot of air bubbles. No! No! There's definitely some air bubbles in here, and I don't know how to get rid of them. Also, transferring all my footage from iCloud took forever. So if you guys are looking to get a new phone, make sure your iCloud is backed up. I literally stayed in AT&T for 6 hours until they closed, and I was like, oh, it's fine. Like, I have my laptop, I'm getting my work done. So I'm in no rush, and they're like, yeah, but we are, because we're closed. So I have to wait to trade in my phone. I'm definitely gonna trade in my iPhone XS because I do get $800 removed from the price of my iPhone 14, which is amazing. So technically my iPhone is worth $1,199 because it is a 256 gigabyte iPhone 14 Pro Max. But with the trade-in, that subtracts $800. So I'm really only paying $399 for this iPhone. Also, if you have the previous iPhone model, the iPhone 13, I believe that's like $1,000 off. So you can pretty much get the new iPhone for free. So definitely check with your carrier, see what options they offer, because I'm not sure how Apple does it, but your carrier probably is gonna give you a much better price than Apple. It's been a while since I've decluttered my phone, but I do have a phone decluttering video already up on my channel, and I'm gonna use the same method this time around, so I will link that up here if you're interested in watching that. I would say the main things I'm excited about with this iPhone is obviously the camera quality and the audio, because I'm very excited to start shooting better quality content now. I really was struggling with the iPhone 10. Not that anything's wrong if you have that phone, it's still a very good phone, but the quality on this is so much better, and it makes me so much more excited to shoot content for you guys. My camera died, but what better way to end this video than with filming from the iPhone 14 Pro Max. I am using the front camera right now. What I'm super excited about is the upgraded cinematic feature. I'm definitely gonna be using that a lot in my vlogs, and the action mode. Here I am using the cinematic feature. So what's really cool about this is you click on where you want the camera to focus. So if I click on my left, for example, it's focusing over there. And then you can click on my face and it focuses back on me. That is cool. Here is the action mode. Obviously I need to be like moving around to really test it out, but like it's supposed to like not blur you out when you're like moving around. Is it working? Okay, one more thing I wanted to try out is the action mode. I don't have any fancy lighting going on, literally just my kitchen lights. The previous iPhones don't offer the action mode, so I really want to try just like jumping around and seeing how it... I'm gonna end this video right here, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this review. This is apple cider, by the way, not alcohol, from my sister's proposal, okay? Let's not get it twisted. It's actually peach cider. But I am gonna end this vlog right here. I made a huge mess and I need to clean all this up. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. This isn't like my typical types of videos that I make, but I'm just super excited about some new technology because I get to shoot even more fun content. So stay tuned for more videos. I will see you guys next week. Make sure you're subscribed and I love you guys. See you next time.